Hello, and welcome to Part 2 of the Breathing Exercises program. I'm going to assume that you have listened to Part 1 that teaches you one of the basic breathing techniques that is going to be used in this video. If you haven't listened to Part 1, please do so, because otherwise you probably won't know what to do or how to follow the instructions. This video is going to be in 3 basic parts. Part 1 is going to show you a simple series of relaxation exercises that utilize some of the breathing techniques in preparation for doing what is called 3-stage breathing and then warrior's breath. The 3-stage breathing and warrior's breath precedes the meditative breathing exercise. Now, you can use your own warm-up exercises or relaxation techniques if you practice yoga or if you have some particular physical disability that prevents you from doing any of the exercises you see in this video. Then go ahead and use what you're familiar with, what you're comfortable with. If you are disabled in some way, you can do some of these exercises sitting down. In all cases, you must be as comfortable as possible and do not stretch yourself beyond what you're capable of doing, and don't hurt yourself, and just take it really easy and be gentle with yourself. So, having said that, let me then explain that in Part 2, the 3-stage breathing, you'll need to do it pretty much exactly as it is depicted. We do it sitting down. Some people like to do it standing up. I would advise doing it sitting down because if you get a little bit dizzy, you want to be sitting. The meditative breathing that we are going to show begins immediately after the 3-stage breathing and the warrior's breath exercise. Is not going to be depicted in its entirety. We're just going to show you, that we do these exercises in this particular order and then go immediately into the meditative breathing. Once you have watched this video once or twice or maybe 3 times and you've gotten all of the instructions firmly implanted into your mind or understood by you, then you will be able to use the Part 3 audio presentation, which will auditorily lead you through the same exercises you're going to see in this video, and then will take you directly into the meditative breathing exercise. Obviously, there's a reason for this, because if we're going to do a video and show, a group of people just lying down and meditating, and you're supposed to have your eyes closed during that portion, you're not going to be watching it. So we're just going to depict it for you, the beginning of it. So you'll just see it at the very beginning, but you understand that when you actually do it, you'll be listening to the audio, Part 3, which will lead you through the entire meditative exercise from start to finish. So let's go to Part 1, and I'm going to explain to you as briefly as possible what's going on and do some counting so that you'll know exactly how to do these exercises. They're basically very simple. There's nothing complicated about it at all. Okay? So let's go to Part 1. Here you see our young ladies preparing to do a little loosening up exercise. They're going to be breathing deeply and normally. They're not going to be using pipe breath, and they're going to be rotating their wrists. This is to loosen up the wrists and the arms. Now, some people prefer to just jangle or wave their wrists around, but we kind of prefer moving some in slow ways, just getting things started very slowly. You can do this sitting down also. Now they're going to be rotating their ankles. 6 in and 6 out on each maneuver. You can do this from a sitting position also. Just rotate your ankles around and make your joints feel very loose and relaxed. If you have any physical problems with your feet or with your legs, just do what you're capable of doing. Don't hurt yourself. The whole point of it, the exercise, is to just relax and loosen up just a little bit, and also to breathe deeply and normally while you're doing this. And the next exercise, or the next maneuver, is going to be swinging the arms around. And you want to have your shoulders very loose for this, and to swing around as far as you can and turn your head around looking to the back with you. Don't swing around and leave your head facing forward. Do this just very gently. Obviously, it's better to do this when standing up, but if you're not able to stand up, like for example if you have dizzy spells or vertigo or whatever, you can do it sitting down. This is called the side stretch. Arms up and do stretches from one side to the other. So you start out with their arms up, and now they're stretching up, kind of a ballet maneuver. And they bring the arm way over the head and kind of stretch the sides. You're supposed to be paying attention to doing belly breathing while you're doing this. Do this and stretch it really, really nice. Put a little stretch into it, but don't bounce. Bouncing is not supposed to be good. And then you stretch over to the other side and just put some stretch into your side. Now you may want to create your own exercise routine, but if you like this one, just follow it and get yourself habituated to doing this series of simple exercises. And then come back up. Now, lift your arms again and bring them up over your head. Put your hands together in the prayer position. Bring it down to your chest. And then back up again and then down. As you can see, these are really very gentle exercises. Into the prayer position over your head, down to your chest, and then back up, and then out and down. And all the while you're doing this, be paying some attention to your breathing. You're supposed to be breathing with your diaphragm and learning how to breathe with your diaphragm while you perform these maneuvers. And these maneuvers, these little exercises, are very gentle and very easy, so it's not going to distract your attention too much away from practicing proper breathing. Now you put your hands behind your back, link your fingers together. It's a little bit of a stretch on your upper shoulders. Now the girls are going to bend over slowly with your hands behind your back, and then kind of stretch your arms up as far as you can towards your head, putting some stretch in there. And now you're going to let your arms loose. Go down into a kneeling position. This is a fun little stretch called the cat. Now, what you do is you take a deep breath, and when you take that deep breath, your body is going to go into an arched position. Take that deep breath, head up, belly down. And then exhale, belly up, head down. Now inhale, and as you inhale, head goes up, belly goes down. This helps you to remember that when you breathe in, your belly should be going out. Exhale. And then breathe in. Head goes up, belly goes down and out. Breathe out. Back goes up, belly pulled in tight, head down. This is a good one for increasing flexibility in your spine also. Now just back into a sitting position. You want to put your feet together. Now this is something that some people may not be able to do, especially if they have difficulty with joints or movement. But for those of you who are able to do it, it's a nice little stretch. You lean forward and you just kind of stretch gently. This stretches your legs, the inside of your thighs, your back, your neck. And then sit up straight. Okay, now you get into a cross-legged position. And you begin to lean your head to your right. Kind of put some stretch on those neck muscles. We want this to be completely gentle. So you stretch to one side and the other, and then you turn your head as far as you can. And then you turn your head the other direction as far as you can. And you just kind of, do it as far as you can with maybe a little extra effort to stretch those neck muscles, but you don't want to be hurting yourself. Remember, your neck is what supports your head, and it's your head-body connection, so you don't want to do any damage to it. Then lean your head way back, as you see, and then forward again. And then lean your head forward, try to get your chin to your chest. And then to the side, and gentle roll around, very controlled. You're not going to be loosely bobbling your head around. You want this to have, very slow, very gentle control, stretching those neck muscles. As soon as the girls finish these neck rolls, they're going to pause for a moment, and then they're immediately going to begin Part 2, 3-stage breathing. This is where you use pipe breath. You breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth to a specific count. You begin by putting your hands at your waist, and this is to help you to feel the movement of your diaphragm. Your fingertips should be together, as you see here, and when you breathe in, your fingertips should move apart. Okay? So you're going to watch them do this one time, and then we're going to count. Okay, see, they're breathing in, and you see their fingertips moving apart. Look at the belly. Their belly is pushing out when their diaphragm moves down, taking in their breath. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold, 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe out. Ha. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And relax. And after you do the first stage of the 3-stage breathing, you're supposed to relax for just a moment and let the vagus nerve do its work. You just sit there in a relaxed state, breathing normally, and just getting in touch with your body and how your body feels. Just relax, get in touch, breathe normally and deeply. Pay attention to the movement of your diaphragm, if possible, because now you're going to get ready for part 2 of the 3-stage breathing. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands up at your chest, as you see the girls doing here, fingertips together. And here you're going to breathe in deeply with your diaphragm. And then when your belly goes out, you're going to continue trying to pull breath in as much as you can so that your chest actually expands also. Your belly is going to go out first, and then as the air fills your lungs, your chest will expand. See how it's working? See the girls' fingertips moving apart? They've got their fingertips together in this way so that you can see how the chest is moving. And you need to be doing this yourself. Put your hands, hook your thumbs under your arms or right around your sides. Put your fingertips together, and then when you breathe in, after your belly fills up, then your chest will begin to expand out, and then you'll feel that chest area filling up with air all the way up into the upper reaches of your lungs. Okay? So let's see. They're breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe out. Ha. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe out, saying ha. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe out. Say ha. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe out. Say ha. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And rest. Once again, you relax and you just breathe normally, letting the vagus nerve do its work. Pay attention to your diaphragm. You should be breathing with your diaphragm, belly breathing, normal breaths, not pipe breath. Okay, so just relax, breathe normally. And remember, all of the 3-stage breathing is pipe breath. So if you need to do this over again, and remember pipe breath. Put your hands up behind your shoulders or behind your neck, whatever is most comfortable. And this is going to bring the air right up into the very top part of your lungs. You're going to breathe in with the diaphragm. It's going to expand all the way up into the upper areas of your chest. Okay, so we're only going to do this a few times because people generally get a little tired with their arms hanging around up in the air like that. And also, you're not going to have any fingertips expanding that are going to show you that your chest is expanding. You're just going to have this feeling of your shoulders and your arms moving up a little bit as your air moves up into the top reaches of your lungs. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold, 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold, 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold, 2, 3. So you just do this about 6 times, or 3 times if 6 times is a little too long to have your arms in the air. After you're done with this part of the 3-stage breathing, then you're going to just bring your arms down gently and naturally, and you're going to relax, and you're going to breathe normally and let the vagus nerve do its work. Just relax and breathe normally. This is the end of the 3-stage breathing process. You have the waist, the chest, and then behind the neck. Okay, your hands in the 3 positions. That's why it's called the 3-stage breathing. It's done with pipe breath, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now we're getting ready to do what's called warrior's breath. Just a little practice. You put your arms up and you reach up and you grab the air and you pull it down, and when you pull it down you say ha. You breathe in normally, no pipe breath. You breathe in and then grab the air and pull it down and say ha. Okay? Ha, 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 ha. Okay? And you do that about 12 times. Okay, and then after you've done it, you just let your hands drop down onto your lap and you rest and you breathe normally. And then you do it a second round of 12 times. Ready? Get ready to reach up and grab that air when you take your breath, and then breathe out when you pull the air down. Ready? Ha, 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 ha. And then that's the second time, and then you do it the third time. Ready? Ha, 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 ha. After you've finished relaxing for a moment or two after doing pipe breath, and you've allowed all the different sensations to assimilate into your body, and you can feel some changes taking place. You've done some relaxation, you've done some real good deep breathing exercises, and now you've done the warrior's breath, which helps you to really empty the lungs of all the stale old air. And now you're all fresh and ready to completely relax and go into a meditative state. At this point, you're going to be just sitting in this position, and I'm going to take you through bioenergetic breathing. We call it Baha. Now that is an Irish Gaelic word that means life, and it's spelled B-E-A-T-H-A, but it's pronounced Baha. So when we breathe in, I say Ba. When you breathe out, I say Ha. Now you don't need to be saying this yourself. All you do is just listen to me as I say Ba Ha while you do the breathing. And we're just demonstrating this here because, once again, this is going to be on the audio portion. I'm going to take you through a rather lengthy period of this round bioenergetic breathing. So here you just see the fact that the girls are sitting here and they are doing the bioenergetic breathing. They are hearing me saying to them Ba, and they breathe in, and then Ha, they breathe out. And it's also helpful when you breathe out yourself, if you feel like it, only if you feel like it, to also say a very gentle Ha as you exhale. Because when you say this Ha, it constricts the upper pharyngeal passage, and it gives you a little pipe breathing, okay? Because in general, you're not doing pipe breathing in this exercise. This is normal breathing. You're just breathing in deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. But if you say Ha very gently, I mean not even loud enough to really make much of a sound, then you will be giving a little bit of constriction during the exhalation to the pharyngeal passage, and that'll give extra stimulus to the vagus nerve. So as soon as we finish the bioenergetic breathing, or the round breathing, the Baha portion of the program, then you will want to go right from there to lying down and getting ready for the meditative portion. Okay, so you'll want to have a cushion nearby for your head and maybe a light blanket to put over you, because when you go into deep meditation, you do tend to get a little bit chilled and you want to be warm. So once you have finished listening to the portion of the audio that takes you through the Baha round breathing, then you will lie down and you will cover yourself and get comfortable, and then the meditative portion will begin. I will continue to help you count your breathing, and I will continue to give you audio instructions, and I will be reading some things to you while you're in meditation to help you concentrate on the seed, the meditative seed. So thank you once again for sharing this with us, and I hope you enjoyed our video and our explanation of these breathing exercises. Thank you.